Pues venga, vamos a darle. Uy, ¿qué me pasa tú? Pues vamos a darle. Pues vamos a aprovechar que tenemos la recompensa, ¿vale? En las colonias unidas, ¿vale? Y vamos a quitarnos el marrón de en medio el arco este de piratas, tío. Vamos a ver. Vamos a ver qué se cuece. Nos piden que volvamos a hablar con el maldito vaquero. Teníamos a este, a Barret. Vamos a dejarle este. Vamos a dejarle este aquí, ¿vale? Y vamos a ir a una ciudad. No, no he dicho. No, este es el colectivo Freestar, este no nos vale. Tenemos que ir, yo que sé, a Alpha Centauri, por ejemplo. No, a Toriman, no. Alpha Centauri, que esto es lo que me pasó la última vez. Vamos a el ojo. Y otra vez a Nueva Atlántida, por ejemplo. Porque ahora nos escanean dentro de la ciudad y dicen, ¡oh! Tienes una recompensa. Y chan, chan, chan. Sería parda. Y nos lo quitamos de medio. ¿Ves?
Wait, you're on the wanted list. I've got special orders. You're coming with me.
¿Ves?
Prepare for immediate transport to our vessel. I've been authorized to inform you that you're being transferred to the UC Vigilance. You'll find out more when you get there. Other than that, I'm not at liberty to divulge any additional information. We have orders to transport you and your vessel to your final destination, the UC Vigilance. Any deviation from those orders on your part will be considered an act of hostility and will be met with aggressive force. Smart decision. Stand.
Tranquilo, chaval, que si quiero, te reviento. Ay, esto ya lo he vivido. Es... Vamos a ver si nos quitamos esto hoy. ¡Oh! 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 Excelente. Pues como vamos a zumbarnos con piratas, sí. $20% más de daño. Los fusiles infligen un 20% más de daño. O subimos el sigilo. ¿Qué hace? 50% más difícil de detectar cuando das a hurtadillas. Tus armas iniciales un 10% más de daño con sigilo adicional. Será un 2,2 en vez de un 2,1. Nos viene mejor eso. Hace más daño. Vale.
This loser. Why else would he be going through all this trouble?
Ay.
I still don't understand why he trusts a criminal. Seems like too much of a risk.
Stop worrying and keep an eye on our guest. I'll be right back.
You just sit tight. The commander wants to have a little chat.
The prisoner's ready, sir.
I hope you're comfortable. We have a lot to discuss.
Ay, Dios mío.
Highly perceptive. Let me add that to your list of skills. Speaking of which, let's see what we're working with here. Looks like you spent some time dabbling in xenobiology. It's pretty far from what we deal with around here, but you'll fall in line. I also see that you mined on Vectera, and now you're with Constellation. You've certainly been quite busy. Oh, and look at that. Right at the bottom of this list is the criminal incident that landed you in my crosshairs. Huh. You're absolutely right. Well, I'll have my people get
Que me cae muy
right
mal,
on
me va a
that.
poner cínico como...
Now that we have that out of the way, let me introduce myself. My name is Commander Kibwe Ikande, and I'm in charge of this operation for UC SisDef. Are you familiar with what we do? Actually, that's something new we're trying. I figured we needed to branch out a bit, broaden our horizons. UC SisDef is a division of the UC Navy. Well, they handle the big picture stuff. We deal with a very particular problem,
SisDef.
the Crimson
Joder.
Fleet. That convict is where you enter the picture. I don't remember asking how you felt about anything. We've been prodding at the Crimson Fleet for years, trying to take them down one ship at a time. But we barely scratched the surface. If we can get someone on the inside, we have a shot at finding a loose thread we can pull to bring it all down. Not for me. For yourself.
Sí, por mí, sí.
I'm going to make this simple. Agree to work for UC SisDef, and together we take down the Crimson Fleet.
O...
Refuse, and I tell these guys to throw you into the nearest lockup. Might even tack on an extra few hundred credits to your fine. I'm not coercing you into doing anything. I'm simply giving you a chance to redeem yourself.
Los cojones.
So, what do you say? You going to work with me, or should I find someone else? If I didn't think you had a chance, you're just going to have to...
Hemos venido a quitarnos lo de en medio, ¿no?
Smart choice.
Y a ti te va a reventar en cuanto
I'm
pueda.
going to have one of my men escort you to the operations center. I strongly suggest that you don't give him any trouble. And don't bother trying to leave the ship. I think you'll find all access to the docking area is fully restricted.
All right, let's go.
Un momentito, estoy respondiendo una cosa. Vamos. Es verdad que vamos con el sombrerito de cowboy y que no nos lo hemos quitado.
So, you took the oath instead of serving the time. Gonna be the commander's new mole, huh? Going in all alone, infiltrating a bunch of pirates. You've got a lot of guts.
¿Si lo mato?
Still, it makes you wonder, especially with the stories that go around.
Pap, pap.
Like the one about how the fleet deals with informants by lashing them to the hull of a ship and then slowly letting the air out of their suit.
Si crees que me vas... Si crees que me intimidas, es probable que me coma la flota carmesí y luego venga por vosotros.
Since the commander handpicked you, I'm guessing you can hold your breath for a really long time, right?
Hay uno ahí delante, si no, vamos. Lo dejaba seco. ¿Y este quién es? Un SEAL.
Conde's on level 2. Try not to touch anything until he actually clears you.
All right. This is as far as I go. Take the lift up to Ops. Commander Conde should be waiting for you.
Madre mía.
Yes.
Excuse me.
Ay, míralo, abierto de patas, tío. ¿Tú te crees que eso es una posición de descansen?
Ah, there you are. Excellent. Now that we've established your level of cooperation with us, I want to introduce you to your new home. This is the Operations Center of the UC Vigilance. SisDef's nerve center, dedicated to the destruction of the Crimson Fleet. Whether this ship is impressive or not, we need eyes and ears inside the Crimson Fleet. Someone who can feed us information, evidence, and expose their weaknesses. The catch is that you can't just knock on their front door and ask for an application. Getting inside is going to take some finesse. Good. I have just the right place for you to start. Our intelligence has managed to find a possible opening into the Crimson Fleet through Saoirse Bowden, one of their contacts. She works for the Trade Authority in Sidonia, so you'll be using a container of Aurora we've loaded on your ship to get her attention. That's right. So it'll be your job to convince this person that you're the real deal. Once you bluff your way into the Crimson Fleet, then the operation proceeds to evidence gathering. That's where my second-in-command, Lieutenant Gillian Toft, comes into the picture. She'll explain everything you need to know. Eager to get going?
De perderte de vista.
Remember, this entire operation rests on your ability to infiltrate the Crimson Fleet and bring us the evidence we need to take them down. I wouldn't expect any less.
Pesado.
Look, before you begin, as
A
an
ver.
undercover operative for UC SisDef, you'll be expected to follow our code of conduct and ethics. Allow yourself to stray too far off the path, and you stand a good chance of
Tengo que enfrentarme
spiraling
en la
out of
banda más
control.
criminal, sangrienta, letal. Y aún así tengo que comportarme bien. No, chaval, no. No calvito nada.
To put it simply, you can't go into every situation with guns blazing. Think before you act. Calculate what you're doing and pull the trigger only when it's absolutely necessary. At the end of the day, your primary goal is taking... I don't want promises. Anyway, it's time to hand you over to Lieutenant Toft. She'll brief you about the details of the evidence-gathering portion of the operation. Now, get out of here, and good luck. Dismissed.
Y no quiero ni preguntarte detalles de la misión, porque es que no me apetece hacer la misión. Es que sois muy pesados. Joder, estás igual que la ex mujer que el de ayer, ¿no?
While you're working undercover, it's imperative that you gather as much evidence as possible. If you find any records that look suspicious or incriminating, you bring it to me. Is that understood? Rationalize it however you like, but that evidence is critical to this. I want data slates, computer downloads, handwritten notes. Hell, I'll take anything if it'll get those bastards thrown into the brig. For the sake of the settled system, that minor skirmish you had with them on Vectera was nothing compared to the death and destruction those pirates leave behind. If you've seen what I've seen, you'd understand why I'm pushing you so hard.
Chica, me he merendado más piratas que tú en toda tu puta vida. ¿Qué me estás contando?
That's all we're asking. Oh, before you go, there's one more thing. Commander Akande has authorized a credit disbursement for each piece of evidence that you return.
Menos mal, ¿no?
As compensation for your efforts. Commander Akande came up with the idea. He was concerned you might not help us simply because it was the right thing to do. All right. We've loaded a container of Aurora into your ship's cargo hold. We're also providing you with a sample you can use to tease the goods. We've cleared your ship for launch. Proceed to Sidonia. Make contact with Saoirse Bowden. And with any luck, she'll point you to the Crimson Fleet. That should do it. You're dismissed.
Qué bien. Droga. Es que no quiero hablar con ellos.
Yes?
Madre mía. Aquí te pegaba un castañazo que me daba más a gusto que un arbusto.
Releasing ship from dock. Done. We are now free to move among the stars.
Joder, sí que tenían... Anda, que como me escaneen ahora va a ser la risa. ¡Hombre, Natalia, ¿qué tal? No te esperaba por aquí. Estamos de Undercover Mission. ¿Ah? No hay contrabando, pues se me acaban de decir que nos han metido una caja de Aurora en la bodega. ¿Qué me estás contando? Madre mía. Ah, vale. Hacía tiempo que no veníamos a esta ciudad, ¿eh? Desde el origen de los tiempos, con la rubia. No, me la ha dado el gobierno, que me ha obligado a hacer una misión encubierta. Así, by the face, yo iba a pagar una multa y han dicho que tú, de incógnito, es la mayor y más sanguinolenta banda de piratas del sistema. Porque sí. ¿Ya sabes? Así, el cowboy este, pues Ay, Dios mío. Espera, a ver. Vale, vamos bien de... ¿Qué diferencia hay? Ah, la chapita de arriba. Este está sucio y este está limpio, ¿no? Pues el sucio, ¿no? Que tiene más carisma.
If you're here to buy or sell, you might want to talk to Octai. I'm busy.
I'm busy. Are you Scottish?
And by sensitive, I'm guessing you mean something you don't want UC security sticking their noses into.
Bueno, si se lo quieren
I
meter
can
por la nariz.
probably help you with that. What have you got for me? Aurora, huh? Nice. A little too hot to handle, though. What else you got? All I'm going to point at is the ceiling, with my middle finger. Get that stuff out of here before UC security catches on. Of course, if there's a finder's fee you're offering, I might, well, bend the rules a little bit. You know, it's funny. Suddenly, I do remember someone who might be able to unload that stuff for you.
No hay nada mejor contra la
There's a
Alzheimer que
buddy
1000
of mine who
créditos.
runs with the Crimson Fleet. Goes by the name Adler Kemp. If he isn't passed out, you can find him killing the rest of his brain cells at the Broken Spear. Oh, and it's been a pleasure doing business with you.
Al bar. Joder, se me había olvidado la gravedad en Marte, tú. Menudo brinco.
Unless you're here to serve me another drink, you can turn around and walk away. Hey, why don't you say that a little louder? I don't think every single UC guard in Sidonia heard you. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think we can help you with this.
Y este es
If
alemán.
you've got a whole shipment of this stuff, you're going to need to move it fast. But you're going to have to do something for us first. Yeah, sure. If the... Just cool your thrusters for a minute before you wreck this deal for the both of us. Now listen up, because I'm not going to repeat myself. I need you to deal with a miner who's racked up a bunch of debt. He probably spent it all on booze, not that I blame him. Either way, I want that money back. Perfect. His name's Carl Fielding. I think you'll find him wandering around the Deimos miners' quarters. Don't worry, you can't miss him. Just look for the most miserable-looking guy in the entire place.
Ahora somos un matón, aparte de un... Uy, este es el baño. Aparte de traficante, sicario, espía, ahora matón. Qué bien, qué guay. A ver.
I swear, that warning klaxon still...
Pues sí que tiene cara miserable, sí.
Something I can help you with? Adler camp. Who the heck is that? Adler, you said? Nope. I think you have me mixed up with someone else. Look, I'm tired. It's been a long day in the mines. I just want to go home, wash off the dust, and relax. This has been fun.
Sí, fun.
Whatever. Hey now. Take it easy there. Let me think about that person you mentioned. Adler, was it? Oh, wait. You mean that Adler?
Oh, claro que hay muchos.
Sorry. I thought you were talking about someone else. I told him I'd pay up next week when Deimos cuts our next profit share check. I'll even bring it to him personally. Sound good? Yeah?
No.
Come on! Give me a break! What the... Look, I haven't got a single credit to spare right now. Okay? You can't squeeze blood from a stone. You know? Right? What games? Why are you doing this to me? I don't have the money.
Es tu puto problema.
Sure. I guess I could ask for a 7-day shift. I don't know. What? Oh my god. He might come after them? Because of me? I hadn't even thought of the possibility.
No eres el cuchillo más afilado del cajón, no, hijo mío.
Tell Adler I'm sorry for trying to wiggle out of the debt. I didn't have much of a choice.
En fin. Ya sabéis, chicos. Nada de ir a amorosos. O sea, amorosos, a usureros. Las deudas son malas. El capitalismo es caca. ¿Vale? Repeat after me. A ver tú, cabrón. Tu dinero.
There, would you look at that? I knew that bum was holding out on me. He going to be a problem anymore? Or did he get the message? Nice. Nice. You're kind of a natural at this. Leaning on deadbeats comes easy to you. I like that. You know, if you like this kind of work, I can get you more. A lot more. You think you can handle running with my, associates? That's what I'm talking about. I like your style. All right. I'll call ahead and get a hold of Nevamora. She's second to the big boss himself. Head out to Europa. You'll find her there. I suggest you listen to whatever she has to say.
Europa.
Oh, and I've taken care of that Aurora shipment for you too. Don't spend all that cash in one place.
¡Hola! Oye, esto es bastante rentable, ¿eh?
Stay away from the sixth circle.
11.300 ñapos. Y seguro que se ha quedado con una comisión espectacular. Es que no hace ni falta. Aurora. O sea, Europa. No puedes viajar mientras que estás en un salto. ¿En serio?
Wow. Look who finally had the guts to show up. Looks like Adler finally did something right for once. So, big shot. I hear Adler thinks you're good enough to join our crew. We'll see. When the waters get deep,
Ya.
sink or swim. So, before I put you to work, let's get everything out in the open. I don't know if Adler mentioned it, and for his sake, I hope he hasn't. But you aren't about to sign up with any average pirate crew. You're signing up with the Crimson Fleet. That's if you get through this little task I have planned.
¿Cuántos hay que
for
matar,
you.
dices?
There's a medical supply ship called the Ragana, jumping into Enceladus's orbit. On board that ship, you'll find a traitor named Austin Reek. I want him dead. It's done when Rake stops breathing. Head back here when you're finished. And don't keep me waiting for long.
No me tientes.
I've been tracking Rick for months. He changes his location and identity so often, it's costing me a small fortune just to keep tabs. But you know what? It's worth every damn cred. He's made me look like a fool in front of Delgado, and I'm gonna have his head on a pike.
No sabemos quién es Delgado, así que... Ajá.
Rick used to run with the fleet. Hell, I'm the one who vouched for him in the first place. Back then he had a different name and a different identity. He was a damn good earner, too. Brought in a ton of creds. Everything was fine until he wanted out. So he ran. And nobody, I mean, nobody, runs away from the fleet.
Chan, chan, chan. Pues habrá que matar a toda la flota carmesí, ¿no? Así de fácil. A ver, encelado. Las lunas de Saturno. Vamos a aprovechar.
This is Dmitry Moldavsky, pilot of the Ragana. We are a simple transport ship heading to New Homestead. We do not want any trouble.
Convence a la Ragana para que liquide a Drake. ¡Wow! Espérate. Sí, se puede. Se puede. Se puede aterrizar en todo planeta que no sea gaseoso. Planeta barra luna. Menos en Phobos y en la otra de Marte, porque son dos asteroides, no llegan a ser lunas.
I was afraid of that. Look, we are not built for combat. What is it you want exactly? Well, normally I would say no, but frankly, it will be safer for us that way. Alright, you can dock. We will talk then.
Ahora saltamos a Titán, a ver. Primero a ver cómo se lía esto y a ver si no acaba esto como el Rosario de la Aurora.
am not sure what to make of you being here. If you wanted to kill us, you could have done that from your ship. If you wanted our cargo, we could have jettisoned it. I guess I should just stop talking and let you say your piece. That is true. Which means you don't want somebody to know what you are really up to. Now, do you mind telling us what this is all about? You really do not know which one of us is Rake, do you? And you do not seem to care either, which makes me think you really want to save him. Okay, I have idea. We can strike his name from Manifest, make it so he was never on board. Then, when we dock, we will leave him on this ship and deliver him to another port. That is fair. We do not want any part of the fleet. Is that all right with you, Austin?
Do I have a choice?
No.
It does not appear you do. Well then, it is agreed. You go back to your ship and we will make sure Rake was never on ours. And in case any of your handlers get suspicious, here. We had an extra crate of supplies loaded, in case one got damaged. This should be proof you were not here to bargain.
¿Se lo tragará la de la Flota Carmesí o...?
If you ever get to the key, you better sleep with one eye open and two pistols loaded.
The people of New Homestead will be grateful for these supplies.
Que sí, que me dejéis en paz, que me estoy jugando la vida. Una... un poco rara, ¿no? La interacción, para variar.
Clamps released. Air pressure stable. Thrusters.
Europa, Anímedes, Io, Calisto. ¿Dónde está Titán? Aquí, cojones, que no la veía, digo, A ver cómo han pintado Titán la superficie. Damos un viaje rapidito, así lo escaneamos, que no tengo escaneado el sistema solar.
Welcome to UC Space. Maintain your current course.
Ah, sí tengo escaneado Titán, porque aquí está... Ah, efectivamente. Aquí hay un museo de la antigua humanidad. Es un museo tipo Fallout, ¿sabes? Con bolas de béisbol, bolas de baloncesto, artículos viejos. Vamos. Sí.
Landing site is clear. Let's head down.
Pues mira, aquí tienes Titán. Creo que no han pintado los mares. No. Me da que no han puesto los mares. No. Está todo congelado. Lo han pintado como una roca helada. Ya. Y además, como los mapas son una soberana mierda, los de cerca, pues no te permite ver dónde estás pinchando, pues tampoco puedes ir apurando a ver si hay algún tipo de zona geográfica en la que te quieras meter más tarde.
I hope they didn't need that grab drive.
You don't know who you're messing with! Please, is that your best shot?
And the grab drive is fried.
This is so much fun!
I'm gonna rip your ship to shreds!
Gardner's jump drive is down.
Sí, hay algún mapa que se le ocurra un poquito más que el otro, pero bueno. Ahora que hay detallitos que decepcionan un poco. Cuando te pones a mirarlo de cerca... El otro día lo hablábamos Alex y yo, que el diseño de criaturas al final han copiado 5 o 6 y les cambian los colores, ¿no? O sea... De vez en cuando te sale algún bicho guapo, guapo de verdad. Pero...
Thanks for the help with the ecliptic. I had it under control, but it definitely went faster after you jumped into the fight. Now tell me about the Ragana. Give me some good news, then we can go celebrate. Huh. No kidding. That'll make Delgado happy, seeing as our hands are clean. I would have preferred if you hadn't left witnesses behind, but at least you got the job done. Anyway, you wanted into the Crimson Fleet? Well, you're
Hombre, sí, ten en cuenta que creo que hay 1000 y pico planetas para explorar. No todos tienen fauna, pero bueno. De vez en cuando sale algún bicho guapo, pero... Creo que nos ha amenazado y no le he prestado nada de atención.
You know the deal. It's time to see what you signed up for. I'm gonna upload the coordinates for our headquarters in the Crick system. Spacers call it the key, the fleet calls it home. Head out there as soon as you can. Don't keep me waiting long.
Bueno. La flota carmesí está alojada en Marte. ¿Es lo que me estás diciendo? ¿Me vacilas?
This is United Colony Space. Maintain current course while we scan for contraband. And we're done. Enjoy Sidonia.
O me están obligando a ir a ver al comandante Boliche para darle las coordenadas de... Efectivamente, a ver al comandante Boliche, tócate los cojones.
Hail acknowledged. You're clear to dock at docking port 1. The commander will be waiting for you in operations.
El comandante... me cae como el huevo. Joder.
Time to cycle the airlock and move.
Commander Ikonde wants to see you. Follow me.
SisDef Marines are the best of the best.
I hope I'll be able to see him next time.
Lo mejor de lo mejor, señor. Me gusta la velocidad de andar este juego porque tienes o vas trotando o si le das a andar va A cámara lenta.
United Colony System Defense at your service.
Joder.
Do you have anything to report?
Sí,
We
José.
got the message from the Regana about Austin Rick. We had him dropped off at a separate port, off the books. Suffice to say, he's got a lot to answer for. I do. I know it's a delicate tightrope, and it doesn't go unnoticed that you're risking your own life to walk it. Oh, one more thing before we move on. For transparency's sake, you should know we were the ones that hired Ecliptic to attack Neva's ship. There was concern after what happened with the Regana that you might have trouble earning Neva's trust. Coming to her rescue ensured that would not be a problem. Ah, so I take it you have good news. Were you able to join the fleet? Then it worked. You're in. Sounds like everything is going as expected.
Todo ha salido a pedir de Milhouse.
Now it's time for the next phase of the mission.
Our intel on Searsha was correct. After we received reports on your interaction with Adler Kemp, we picked up on your rendezvous with Neva Mora.
Our files indicate she's second in command, so getting on a good side will ensure you get into the Crimson Fleet.
En fin.
The woman has a record that could stretch across Sol and back. She started young as one of Neon's street rats, and worked her way up to second in command. She's a force to be reckoned with, so don't underestimate her. Yes, you pat, but before we get too confident, that either means she suspects nothing, or she intends to make an example of you later. Just remember, these are...
And their ruthlessness is only surpassed by... You should proceed with caution, regardless of how well you think you've ingratiated yourself.
So what's next for you on Neva's agenda? Excellent. If you're heading to the Key, I assume you'll be meeting Delgado soon.
Delgado is the leader of the Crimson Fleet. I have a profile here with some information on his background. You'll want to know the individual cadences of every member of the fleet, but Delgado's most of all.
In any case, now that you're with the fleet, you'll be operating independently. We will shadow you eventually, but we'll need to maintain our distance for now, especially while you're on the Key. This will also give us time to bolster our defenses, should we need to engage with the fleet in the future.
Sir, on that note, shall we begin implementing the upgrade to our shields?
Immediately, Lieutenant. Notify the engineers and relay the information to the crew. I hope your entry into the fleet has overcome any doubts you may have had regarding your mission.
Nave muy grande, pero que lo va a ser una
Certainly increased
chatarra.
my estimates on success. Keep up the good work. We'll expect further reports. Dismissed.
A ver. 45, exaltado, competente, experimentado. Se le provoca con facilidad. Vale. Se parece a Jabala. Y Cambe. Tiene un nombre africano. Cambe no sé qué. Busca. Espera, te lo escribo. Así seguro que puedes buscarlo. Inteligente, astuto, cuidadoso, calculador. Vale, o sea, delgado es el problemático, ¿no? Oh, de Alquila, como nuestro... Como nuestro querido vaquero. Empezó a delinquir a una edad muy temprana a pesar de pertenecer a una familia acomodada. ¿Qué te juegas a que son very best friends de la infancia con nuestro cowboy? $32. Buena añada. Impulsiva, temperamental, intensa, provocativa. En fin. No sé, supongo que será para venderlos, por otra cosa.
The Regana made it to port with 0 casualties.
Sí, ya que vosotros sois una panda de inútiles que no hacéis nada, pues ya me encargo yo. A ver, no es que me quiera quitar el traje. Joder, qué susto me has dado, chaval. Pero lo mismo tenemos el traje del pirata este por aquí. A ver. Y ya que... Ya si eso, pues nos... ¿Quién es? ¿Nat? Ah, pues sí, lo tenemos por aquí. Es Javik. Más datos porque... Me suena el nombre, pero no le pongo cara. Javik. ¿Del Mass Effect? ¿Quién era Javik del Mass Effect? Prothean. El que te encuentras en el planeta de los... ¿El único que sobrevive? Ah, en el 3. Uf. Ah, vale, ya sé quién es. Ah, vale, ya sé quién es, ya sé quién es, ya sé quién es. Vale, vale. Vale, tenemos... Hijo de macho, eso que me den el... Este está muy guapo, tío. Iremos con el de comando y ya nos darán algo ahí, supongo. Tengo esa caja de licor que me encontré... de Halo 5 no he jugado. Ahí así que... Ahí ya me pillas.
Clean separation, Captain. Perfect.
A ver a dónde tenemos que ir ahora. Será un sistema que no haya... Ah, no, Krix. ¿Por qué está yo en Krix? ¿He estado en Krix? No, lo que tienes es buen oído.
Another perfect jump, just like you planned.
Anda. La llave. Ubicación descubierta. Cha, cha, chan. Anda, pues si tienen... ¡Hola! No me esperaba esto. Y tiene vida. Pues ya que estamos aquí vamos a darnos un paseo, ¿no? Vamos a ver todas las lunas de este megaplaneta. O más o menos. La llave. Ah, se llama hielo la luna. Guay. Pues siguiente. Aquí. Vamos a hacer un escaneo rápido de todo el sistema. Bueno, de todo el sistema. De las lunas. Rocklock. Bueno, al menos en este sistema se han currado un poco los nombres. Candore. Y ahora, como somos de los malos, pues no vienen a atacarnos los malos. Podremos volar casi tranquilamente por el espacio. Porque hay otros 3 malos. La flota carmesí no nos atacará, pero nos pueden atacar los espacistas, los estelares, los fanáticos de Brum y los mercenarios. Bueno, a ver. En estos tienen nombre, ¿vale? Normalmente sistema Orion y tienes Orion 1, Orion 2, 3, 4, N. Y dentro de Orion 1, por ejemplo, dentro de Orion 1 tienes Orion 1A, 1B, 1C, 1D, etc. Por eso digo que al menos en este sistema se han currado nombres. Boron. Uy, este parece que tiene agua, ¿no? Ojo, macho. En este que sí que parece... Míralo. Me raya mucho porque lo ves desde el espacio y dices, ¡hala! Este puede albergar vida, que se ve que tiene agua y tal. Lo pinchas, no hay nada. Te vas a la roca esa azul gigantesca que dices ni de coña y... ¡oh, sorpresa! ¿Cuál? ¿Qué profe te toca a ti de fisión? No me suena esa a mí. Bueno, ¿me vas a dejar ir a la última luna que me queda o me vas a joder la vida? Me han mandado la llave ahí de gratis. Pues sería el único personaje que me perdí, porque conocía todo el departamento 3 veces. A mí se me atragantó bastante la asignatura. Convocatoria extraordinaria y todo. Maravilloso.
What are you hailing for? Land in the key or don't.
Sí, se juntaba la asignatura con los profesores, sí, porque había cada personaje por ahí suelto. ¿Bonilla era el del pelo largo así, el jaborro así rechonchito? No sé cómo se llamaba, ¿Miguel? Ojalá, no me acuerdo ya.
If you're stealing from me, you bet your ass it's your problem.
You kidding me? Way to make a mess in front of my new rook.
Hey.
Quiero una armadura.
Get caught. Better off dead.
Sounds like you did the fleet a favor.
Uy, va, me quiere sonar ese
Toss
hombre,
this body
entonces
out of
sí.
an airlock before it turns into a damn air freshener. The hell took you so long? Forget how to grav jump or something? Fair enough. Glad to see you showing some backbone. Just be careful that you can back up that attitude before you square off with someone
Creo que sé quién
who can
dices,
kick your ass.
Porque a lo mejor sí que le tuve, pero es que no me acuerdo de los nombres.
All that aside, you made it. So now, you get to hear a nifty history lesson. Pencils ready? Good. This floating scrap heap you're standing on is called the Key. Used to be an old UC military star station, and now it's the fleet's base of operations. Might look a little beat up on the outside, but we keep it together. Hell yeah, it is. Just watch your back when you do. Cred sticks tend to disappear around here, if you catch my meaning. Anyway, I'll tell you all about the Key, but it's better if I show you too. Follow me.
Vamos de paseo.
All right. History time. So, the Key is in orbit around Suvorov. That's the very same ice ball where the United Colonies built a supermax prison they call the Lock. The UC is so clever. Supermax prison, Lock, Key. Cute, huh?
Hello, everyone. I'm Gail Dunnigan of SSNN, and this is Galactalk. My guest tonight is one of the most notorious...
Llego. Ya lo escucharemos. Porque tener eso de fondo y hablar con esta pava en la otra oreja me va a poner la cabeza como un bombo. Ah, pues no. No, a este hombre no le tuve. De este me libré. ¿Me libré? Sí, me libré. Yo tuve uno que se llamaba Luis, que se parecía al de física. A dos mujeres, una de ellas le tengo una tirria que no puedo con ella, y luego un hombre de mediana edad que era bastante crack.
What the hell is this?
All right, hang on, Nev. Before you get pissed, I've got my hands full.
Jasmine, sweetie, I'm trying to give a tour here. So you want to tell me why those damn doors are sealed?
It's called a malfunction. You know, that thing I spend most of my day dealing with. Believe me, my people are on it.
Have a little faith for once.
Aw. And you always, Angel. This here's Jasmine. You need anything for your ship, she's got you covered. We'll hit up the depot next since these doors have given out on us. So anyway, we were talking about the Lock. About 100 years ago, the prisoners
dependiendo del año tocaba una u otra.
Over the place. After stealing some ships, they were actually able to make it up here and took over the Key.
About time you brought us new blood, Neva. I was getting tired of trading with the same old faces.
You're just ticked everyone's getting wise to your ridiculous prices, Aludra. Anyway, welcome to the depot, Rook, where you'll be lucky if these blood-sucking leeches don't bleed you completely dry.
Whoa, whoa. It's not our fault that people don't appreciate how much it costs to get untraceable merchandise onto the Key.
Neva's just whining because
a medio departamento.
cash selling us a shipment of gear. She should have done her homework.
Tuvimos... Joder, es que me estás hablando del 2010, a ver, moza. Que ha llovido, La chica que por entonces era más joven, que era de Anélidos Poliquetos, que se iba a la Antártida al submarino, a Guillermo, a Arturo, a Pachi, a otra en vertebrados que no era de vertebrados, que era invertebrados, al Yayo este.
Neuro
Se
Ames,
llamaba Arturo
blueprints.
también.
Hit her up and she'll take care
No,
of
no era Arturo.
Speaking of which,
Uno que trabajaba
you still owe me for that
con insectos
last
palo que me
purchase,
regaló puestas de fenofaros
Don't make
cayoyensis.
me collect it the hard way.
No me acuerdo cómo se llamaba. Tengo la cara de aquí, el nombre, pero no me acuerdo cómo se
Oh,
llamaba.
no.
María José, sí, a María José la
Protect me from
tuvimos.
Zuri's vengeance. Enough of the bullshit, Zuri. I'll pay you when I pay you. Deal with it. Got a problem with that? Take it up with the boss. On the right, you've got Bradley from the Trade Authority. I'm sure you know the deal there. He'll buy pretty much anything.
Oh, mira, ya sabemos dónde colocar todo nuestro contrabando.
Then
Vamos a
we
hacernos
got our
ricos.
med bay on the left, run by the one and only Samina Misra.
¿Al Opus? Yo ya estaba en el Opus.
If you've got the money. We don't run any free clinics up in here, you know? Okay. This is our final stop.
A mí no tenía que decirme nada.
You've got the Last Nova, where Bog serves watered-down drinks at ridiculously exorbitant prices. And right here is the most important place on the entire station. The Reckoner's Core, run by the incomparable Shinya Voss.
Another new rook, Neva? I can't believe Delgado still lets you recruit, given what happened with the last one.
You mean Austin Rape? It's been taken care of, all right? I don't like loose ends, and this rook is the one who tied it off.
Perhaps next time you'll try to be a bit more discerning regarding your choices. It's far more cost-effective.
Pues no le va a salir bien la jugada,
I love you too, darling. Anyway, Shinya handles our lifeblood. The money. We call him our reckoner, but if you ask me, he's actually a pain in the ass.
And Neva will slit your throat if she thinks you'll bleed creds.
Go to hell, boss. Take care of our new friend here, or I'll find a way to pull the pin on that little party popper in your chest. Anyway, Shinya will get you set up in our system. I've got real work to do. Once you're done, head upstairs and I'll introduce you to the
Real
boss.
work to do. ¿Qué real work to do tienes que tú?
Introduction. I am Shinya Voss, the official reckoner for the Crimson Fleet. And since Neva so thoughtfully mentioned it, yes, this is a bomb embedded in my chest. And no, I'll never know the meaning of the word humble. In fact, I find Delgado's idea of a security measure to be quite empowering.
Como hemos venido a infiltrarnos, vamos a hacer las líneas de diálogo más locas y descabelladas que encontremos para meternos dentro, ¿eh? O sea...
Glad you approve. Obviously, betrayal isn't taken lightly around here. Since I oversee the bulk of transactions and maintain all accounts for the fleet, I'm a prime target for information. Should our enemies capture me, or I grew any semblance of a moral conscience, you might consider me the greatest threat we have. For Delgado, the bomb grants peace of mind and a certain degree of safety. Essentially, but I sleep soundly knowing I'm one of the few that can piss Delgado off and live. Should I die, all of my knowledge, the accounts, the credits, it would be a mess. He wouldn't dare. He holds the trigger, but we all know that my death cripples the fleet. Call the bomb a weapon of last resort.
Ok, gracias por la información. Ya sé quién matar.
It's why he's the boss. Of course. I'm not the first reckoner to bear a bomb under my ribcage, but Delgado was smart enough to continue the tradition. Now, let me get you set up. A moment while I convene with the core. Thanks to advanced modifications even Ryujin would envy, I can interface directly with our mainframe and the Galbank network. This allows me to move and clean credits faster and more efficiently than any run-of-the-mill cyber runner. There, you're done.
LOL, qué Matrix ha sido eso, ¿no?
All you need now is Delgado's blessing, and you'll be one of us.
One of us. One of us.
None. Other than my chest and arm modifications, I am but a simple man. Is the interview the perfect segue into my final subject? Thanks to our relations with contacts across the galaxy, I've granted you all the necessary permissions to access these listings at any time, using the computers that surround the core. If Neva's chosen wisely, now I believe that covers all I have to say. Take the elevator to the upper level. You should be.
Vamos para allá.
Alright, listen up. You can all stop complaining. Atrium to cargo bay doors have been repaired. Oh, and you're welcome, Nev.
Creí que se había muerto ahí, digo, ¿qué dices? Vale, si están gratis no les voy a decir yo que no. Que no me cuentes tu historia, que no me apetece, no te ha preguntado nadie, suélteme el brazo, señor. Oh, vamos a conocer al jefásimo.
Ah, there's our other new recruit.
Que lleva mostachito, tú. Y se llama Delgado.
So, now that we are all here, it's time to get down to business. The two of you are the only rooks that have made the latest cut. The rest, right, let's just say they won't be joining us ever again. Neva's willing to put her neck on the line and vouch for you, which means you've got what it takes to join the Crimson Fleet.
Chan chan chan.
You'd better not disappoint, or you'll find yourself answering to me, personally. All right, let's get started here.
Poderes sobrenaturales que jamás has visto.
No one quits. No one retires. The only way out is death. You stay loyal or you pay the consequences. Fleet before friends. Fleet before family. Fleet before yourself. Boss. Good. You're getting it already. I like that.
Can we get on with this? I want to get drunk at the last Nova.
I'm impressed. That is the first intelligent thing you have said this entire time, Mathis. Since you two seem so eager to move forward, let's get to your next job. Pack your cold weather gear, Rooks. Where we are going, you're going to need it.
Oh, God, don't tell me you're dragging him down to Suvarol for another one of your little initiation runs. 10 Johns to the surface, 12 dead Rooks. You'd think by now you would have given up on that goddamn campfire story.
Crix's legacy is no story, Neva. We've got fresh eyes in the fleet. And if these two want to impress, they're going to help me search those ruins.
I hope you're right, Dale. That new code we grabbed for the lot cost us a ton of credits. And a decent captain.
This initiation, as Neva calls it, is your chance to see where it all began. On Suvorov with Jasper Crix. Crix led the riots that gave birth to the Crimson Fleet. And if his legacy is still out there, we're going to be the ones to find it.
No quiero preguntar, pero a ver qué preguntar.
Before Crix left the fleet, he left a message talking about a major score. One that would set up the fleet to be a big player in the settled systems. Somewhere down the line, they started calling it Crix's legacy.
El One
Everyone
Piece.
who's tried to find it has wound up empty-handed, missing, or dead.
El One Piece.
If we're gonna beat those odds, we'll first need a lead. And I would wager we will find one on Suvorov.
Dale's leaving out the best part. That this whole search is based on a handful of words on a very old slate.
No me extrañaría nada.
Crix left a lot of big talk on that recording. And
Con
not
ese
a lot of
mostachito tan sexy.
Some of us believe in it more than others.
Don't listen to her. When we get our hands on Crix's legacy, the fleet will be operating at a completely different level. We will become more than a match for UC SisDef. Exactly. Now you're beginning to understand. Okay.
Me afeito esta parte de aquí y así no tocan. ¿Sabes? Se complementan.
To that end, the next stop is the lock. I've had Jazz feed the coordinates into your ship's computer. Since Mathis doesn't have a ship, he's going to ride with me. I'll see you down there, Rook. Don't keep me waiting.
Me acaba de pagar 11.300 créditos. ¡Ojo! Anda, mira, un francotirador. ¡Ojo! Vale, y a mí me han traído aquí así como por fuerza, ¿sabes? ¿Y dónde está el ascensor? ¿Qué coño ascensor? Oh, Dios mío, empieza a oler a la cena. Oh, Dios mío. A ver que me reoriente. Vale, vale. Y hemos venido por aquí. ¿No? Eso es, la clínica.
Bogged grog is fine if you like cheap moonshine. Give me an Erdebrow log
Essentials. General Goods, Weapons, Tactical Gear.
Heading out. Nothing's a substitute. Sure, I got something to suit your needs.
Ya tengo uno. Ébola este. Y había otro que no lo tienen, que era parecido a este, pero que solo tenía una raya. Bueno, pues vamos a disfrazarnos de piratilla, ¿no? Vamos a disfrazarnos de piratilla.
See ya.
Aló, hombre.
I hope you actually just make it quick.
Oh, qué bien. Eso nunca sobra. Y si tienes polímero tampoco te voy a decir que no. No. Ah, sí. Uy, pirata. Pirata. Oh. Porque es un pirata. Vale. Ah, níquel, 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 níquel. Níquel, 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 níquel. Perfecto.
We're done here? Great.
¿Tú qué tienes? Tú no tendrás nada interesante. Sí, seguro.
Well, well. Never everyone up. Hey, if you want to... I carry most of the standard. Occasionally, I stock a few. Just don't screw me over.
Que quiero comprar.
Not a little advice, Sadiqi? You bleed for the fleet. Anyone who says...
Que sí.
Well,
Venga.
most people just glaze over and... I bet I have something.
Joder. 25 armas, joder. Nada, nada. Anda, coño, un calaca. Leyenda pirata. Sí, una puta mierda. Virgen santa, qué de modificaciones. Nada. Nada. Anda, mira, como el mío. El mismo daño. Dragunov. Esa la escopeta está rara. Esta no la conozco. Esa tengo una en la nave. Sí. Por la mierda de armas, la verdad, moza. ¿Tienes de 40 milímetros? Que voy un poquito jodido. No, no tienes de 40 milímetros. Después de toda la chapa que me has pegado, no me vales para nada. Vaya tela. El casco está guapísimo, ¿eh?
See you around.
Sí que sí.
I heard Iswa's sisters.
¿Hay algo que pueda meterle mano por aquí que sea interesante para nuestros amigos que nos han reclutado por la fuerza? Para hacer esta misión. Si tú lo dices. A ver. Vamos a disfrazarnos de piratillas. Para disfrazarnos de piratillas tenemos que quitarnos esto, por mucho que me joda. Esto nos lo equipamos. El atuendo, dejamos esto. Este me lo guardo por si acaso. Esto lo dejamos por ahí. Perfecto. Y ahora... ¿Esto por qué, yo por qué tengo esta mierda aquí? Cogemos... este. ¡No! ¿Qué he hecho? Lo he tirado por la borda. No me lo puedo de creer. Acaba de saltar una nave delante nuestra.
That ship will carry the memory of your visit forever.
Pues sí, lo he tirado y no se puede recuperar. Qué bien, qué maravilla. Pues he tirado el traje de piratilla. Vale, pues nada. Vamos a cogernos el traje que llevábamos antes y total. Hasta que le robemos uno a un bicho muerto. Qué cagada. Pero ¿por qué la gente pregunta si yo no te he dicho nada? Déjame en paz, hombre. Pues sí, lo hemos tirado ahí al espacio. Entonces, ¿lo tiro al vacío? Oh, qué guay. Ese no lo dejamos. Ah, qué bien, ahora no tenemos ni pelo. Joder, ahora sí, menos mal. Me encanta que vamos con el traje de asalto de las fuerzas de seguridad de las colonias y el pirata este. Arreglado con cinta americana, que no se diga, hombre. Sí. Sí, hija, sí. Ostras, lo que pesa aquí la gravedad. No quiero tener que salir por...
About time you got here. I told you you were wasting your time, Del.
¿Y este quién es?
I hate surprises. Just do what I say, and you might even walk away from this without turning into a goddamn ice sculpture. And Mathis, I am running things around here, so keep your mouth shut. You got that?
Ooh.
Fine.
Ooh.
All right. Listen up, because I am only going to go through this once. We are here to dig up any info about Grix's legacy. We are not here to scrap for loot. Whatever you pick up, don't think, don't get creative, bring it straight to me. Oh, I don't know. I was really hoping for a huge sign on the wall saying, Grix's legacy clues here. Do I have to spell everything out? Look for data slates, notes, terminal entries? If you wrote a poem on a piece of toilet paper, I want it. It's so simple, even a...
Hold on, no scrapping. How the hell am I supposed to make money around here?
All right, that's enough. If either of you want to fly with the Crimson Fleet, then you need to follow one simple rule.
Es obedecer mis órdenes.
You do exactly what I say. No questions asked. If that doesn't work for you, just say so, and I will leave you on this ice ball without a ship. You will be dead within hours.
Yeah.
We have a lot of ground to cover between the landing area and the lock, so let's get moving.
¡Oh, adhesivo! ¡Onda! Me gustan estos bichos. ¿Dónde están? Venga, coño. Vamos, joder, que hace frío. Adhesivos. ¡Oh! Venid a mí. Oh, no, cuidado, son bichos que me dan un recurso que gasto como si no hubiese mañana. No, por favor. Más no. Oh, cosorro. No. Oh. Además son de papel, o sea que... Ah, no va a haber más. Oh. Pues si me marca más.
Here we are. The place where Jasper Griggs laid the groundwork for finding the legacy and eventually...
Otro que está un poquito obsesionado, ¿no? Con algo.
The lock.
Yeah? Oh, good. I don't want the place collapsing on us.
I've been down here several times in the last few years. As long as we keep the damage to a minimum, we shouldn't have any problems.
¿Y por qué están
All right,
dañándose?
let's keep moving. Standing out here isn't doing us any good. This ID card cost a small fortune. Let's hope it pays off. We are in. Let's go.
¿Qué secretos nos deparará la reja? La antigua cárcel de la UC de la guerra. Madre mía, esto huele a horromorfo desde aquí, chaval. Tú primero, ¿eh? Esto huele a horromorfo.
A couple of hundred at least. Might not look like much, but it was better than trying to survive on the surface.
Sí, pero además de los tochos, de los que te hablan, ¿sabes? A ver si esta no se cuelga. Ahora, si pasa, recordadme que guarde. A ser que nos pase como la última vez.
Yeah, we've all heard the story.
It's not a story, Mathis. It's history. Remember that. Now, keep your mouth shut and your eyes open.
Lo hemos venido a lootear. Eso lo dirás tú. Pero vamos, esto huele a horromorfo que flipas, chaval. Bubble tea alienígena. Anda, qué guapo. Oh, no, bicho. Ah, no, mira, adhesivo. Sí, vosotros hacerme el trabajo sucio, ¿vale? Uy, va, ese nivel 35 tú. Pero bueno. Lo mismo se hace pupa. Hola, el bicho está guapísimo, ¿eh? Parece sacado de... Sí, sí. Qué guay. Sí, ahora mismo. The Stranger Things. Joder, no me salía la palabra que estaba buscando. ¿Eh? La leche, tú, ¿y esto? Oh, hola. ¿Has visto los stats del traje? Qué jodida locura de stats. O sea, estos eran altos, pero estos... Ven con papi, vamos. Hola. Ahora somos Boba Fett. Hola, está guapísimo, tío. Oye, aquí como haya un arma ya, de la misma manera. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3 y 2. ¿Sí, no? Vale, aquí. Y aquí lo mismo. 1, 2, 3. 3 y 3. No. A ver, esta. Y esta. No. No me jodas, hombre. A ver, Arturo, que esta es fácil, joder. No me jodas. Vale, esa no es. Y esta tampoco, ¿no? Porque esta no entra. Vale, pues tiene que ser esta. No. Un remache. Un remachador. Bueno. ¿Esto qué es? Vamos a poner las botas con el loot. Y si quiere algo, que venga a pegarme tiros si tiene huevos. ¿Más bichos? Sí, más bichos.
That's that, I guess.
Must be a nest. I bet these things are crawling all over the place.
¿Y qué?
Yeah, and their buddies probably heard us firing from about a kilometer away. Hallelujah. If we weren't on this job with Delgado...
Hasta luego, Natalia. Gracias por pasarte. Mañana avanzamos en la historia principal, ¿eh?
I should have known better than to bring both of you at the same time. Now let's see. Looks like we are inside some sort of prisoner transfer area, but everything is locked down tight. Since you are such good friends, why don't you and Mathis head up to that control room and see if you can get some more of these doors open?
Madre mía. Qué oportuno. Y ahora le pego un tiro y uno menos. ¿Qué cojones? Esto quiero probarlo. puede ser.
This ice and rock must be several meters thick. God damn it, we're cut off. Hey,
Míralo.
Kel, can you hear me?
Mira el remache. Qué guapo.
There's no way we're getting through here. Well, this is just great. The hell are we supposed to do now? Whew. Yeah, you're right. Now that I think about it, this gives me an idea. A way we could turn this situation to our advantage. We use this opportunity to take out Delgado, and at the same time, make some serious credits for ourselves. Whoa, hang on. Give me a second to explain. Let's pretend for a second Delgado's correct, and there's information here about Crix's legacy. Once we get rid of him, we'll dig up the garbage ourselves and sell whatever we find to Neva. We'll be rolling in credits. No way. Listen to me. We're going to be handing Neva leadership of the Crimson Fleet on a platter. She'll be thanking us for getting rid of Delgado. I mean, come on. I'll bet you a month's share that he's never been this vulnerable. It's perfect. Hell no. Come on, we both know anything we find here about the legacy is going to be a dead end. If Neva wants to spend the rest of her life chasing ghosts, let her. We got more important things to do, like spending all of our money. Are you crazy? I'm no rat for Delgado. I'm busting the ass to become one of the Crimson Fleet captains, just like you. And in case you missed it, that icefall trapped both of us in here. Unless we find a way out, no one's reporting anything to anyone. Ever again. Oh, fine. Suit yourself. You know, for a second there, I was almost starting to respect you. Now, let's find a way out of here.
A que Matis ahora me está siguiendo. Le iba a pegar un tiro en la cabeza. Te juro que le iba a pegar un tiro en la cabeza. Pero no. No me dejan. ¿Ya estamos como el otro día o qué? Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, tres y tres. Dos, tres y dos, pero no encaja ninguno, ¿verdad? Ah, aquí. Sí. Sí que hay, sí. Joder, lo que pasa es que ha costado el cabrón. Pero por un momento no parece que encajara ninguno, tío. Todo para esto. ¿En serio?
They aren't paying us enough to be poking through this scrap heap. I guess that's one way through.
Vale, no tengo nada encima, pero... No, mira, puedo hacer un blindaje balístico. Y el blindaje antiexplosivos también.
Look at this dump. I can't imagine being stuffed down in poor bastards.
Pues que me parece increíble que esto esté tan chetado, tío, y no tenga nada de mejora, tío. Es que está chetadísimo, tío.
What I wouldn't give for a space heater and a hot cup of bogs right now.
Okay, Zouch. What the hell was so important that you had to drag me all the way out of A Block at this hour?
You know Jasper Crick's over in D Block? He's busting out of here, and he wants me to join him.
There's gotta be
Really
a way
thinks
out
he
of
can
this
bust
goddamn
out of the lock?
place.
Why the hell am I just hearing about it now?
Crick's only told the few people he trusts. He even told us to keep it to ourselves, or he'll cut our throats.
Then why the hell are you telling me?
Come on, I gotta explain this. It's because I like you, Rickard. I want you to come with me. We've been meeting in the storeroom for months to, well, you know. I was hoping we had something a little more than that.
Damn, Zouch.
Cadáver.
know you cared that much.
If we get out of here, remind me to
You give
thank
me the
them
signal and I'll...
for hanging us out to dry.
Wait, I forgot to turn off the recording.
Recording? What the hell, Rickard?
We never meet down here this late. I thought you were gonna kill me, alright?
Kill you? God, no. I love you. Alright? Gotta make me say it. Shit.
I'm sorry, baby. Here, let me turn this thing off and I'll apologize. Okay?
Anda, mira. Que me dejes lootear, pesado.
So the two of you made it, huh? You want me to? We have obviously been cut off, so I need you to first. I want you to keep looking for a way to open the rest of the doors down here. Otherwise, I'm not going anywhere. And second, try and dig up whatever you can about Jasper Cricks. You both got that? Yeah? You'd better. And tell Mathis not to get any bright ideas, or I will gut him myself.
Ay. Si no me deja. Ah, vale.
Attention. Lockdown mode has been rescinded.
Tres, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 de 4. Ah. No. Vale, esta no es. Esta cabe. ¿Esta cabe? No. Vale. Esta sí. Y esta también. Pero coinciden en una y me está tocando los cojones. Vale, esta no cabe. Pero esta sí. Y esta también. No, esta sí y esta sí. ¿No? Bueno, cabe de otra manera. Sí, cabe de otra manera. Pero esta no. Ah, pues sí. Pero coinciden en una, tío. Me está tocando la moral. Siempre comparten una. Ya, ya. Vale, esta sabemos que no. Esta sabemos que tampoco. Esta sí. Vale, son estas dos que no. Ni esta ni esta. O sea, tienen que ser estas dos. Es que coincide esa, tío. A ver cuál se queda. Se queda esta sin tocar. A ver. Ya coincide la de abajo. Siempre, ahora coinciden todas. Y le he dado a aceptar y no quería darle a aceptar. Así que gracias. Ah, que estoy usando la que no vale. Joder, qué bien. Es que tiene que ser tan fácil como... Pero no es esta. Ah. Espera. No, ¿por qué? ¿Por qué me he hecho eso? muchísimo, tío. Nos va a dar una mierda de recompensa y lo sabemos los dos, ¿no? Vamos a ver. Ahora no cuadra. Cuadra aquí. No sé cómo, pero ha funcionado. Ahora tendría que ser este. No, esta. No puede ser esta. No puede ser esta. No, ¿qué he hecho? No, 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 ¿por qué? A una mierda de pistola que no sirve para nada. Que no vale para nada. Madre mía.
Here I thought we were going to be doing something fun, like rob a bank or something.
After action report, Guard Bryant reporting. The shuttle bay techs were complaining about hearing some type of banging or scraping on the access doors, so we were sent to investigate. We headed to the surface and immediately engaged some indigenous creatures that had been burrowing through the ice. We managed to drive them off, but I'm certain they'll be back. Fortunately, our squad only suffered minor injuries. First we deal with all the maintenance issues at the lock, and now this. If this keeps up, I'm gonna request a transfer.
Huh. What's that over there? Looks like there's a guard tower overlooking the cell block. We should check it out.
Y hay un pedazo contenedor de cosas para lootear. No. Vamos un poquito... Es que esto pesa un huevo, ¿verdad? Sí. Ay, no, espera. Vamos a hacer otra cosa, que es mucho más útil. Esto se ha rayado. Creo que el remachador este es lo que pesa. Joder, que vaya mierda de daño hace, ¿no? No merece la pena. Pues el remachador este no vale para una puta mierda y pesa un huevo.
Bummer. I was hoping for a fight.
Bueno. No sé qué tocamos, pero... si estaba ya había que tocarlo. Joder, chico. Pues esta no es.
After action report, Guard Bryant reporting. We got a tip from an inmate about some equipment being stolen from one of the supply rooms. We did a thorough sweep of the place and came up with 2 mining lasers and several power packs missing. After the alarm was raised, all of the inmates' cells were searched, but we turned up empty-handed. I have no idea how the inmates were able to get into that storage room and hide that gear without being picked up on camera. I'm starting to suspect that the inmates could be receiving help from some of the staff of this facility.
Ese es nuevo. Por Dios. ¿En serio? Pues nada, eso no me deja cogerlo. Hay una taquilla que no me deja abrir. Qué bien. Tío, ¿en serio llevas esa mierda como arma, tronco? No, llave grifa no, hombre, no. Voy a quiero una llave de grifa. De verdad, que este juego con el aimbox es espectacular, ¿eh?
UC must have burned some serious cash when they lost this place. Serves them right.
Vale. Como corre el puto bicho. No. 4 y 2. O 3 y 3. Vale. No. No da. Vale. Este no es. Joder, pues tiene que ser ese. Vale, no, puede ser este. Efectivamente. Uno, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 4 y 3.
So, have you changed your mind yet? Well, maybe we won't have to. You saw it back there. Those things, whatever they were, they've probably ripped him to shreds by now. Did the job for us. And if they haven't, we can still handle the job. We just have to get our hands a little dirty. Wouldn't be the first time, am I right? You've got a point. All right, I'll follow your lead for now. So, now that we've made it to the guard tower, what's our next move, genius? Keep doing what we've been doing. Right. I suppose we should start off by searching the tower for the location of Crix's cell. If he stashed any useful information, it might...
No me he dejado nada por mirar, ¿no? No. Ah, bien, qué guay. Bloque 2, 106.
Cell D03118. Okay. place to start, I guess.
¿Alguna más?
Can't believe this is where the fleet started. It's history, man. Blows me mind.
O sea, no pienso estar gastando ganzúas a lo tonto, ¿sabes? Una catalana. Ah, qué bien. Molan las texturas. Uy, cómo glitchea esto. Vale, guardadito, estás más guapo. ¿Qué es esto? Vale, esta no es la que tenemos que venir. Hay que ir al otro lado, así que... acompáñame, chaval. Y me lanza mierdas, tío. No les veo. Oh, mira. Oye, ¿te apartas? Joder, tío. ¿Dónde está el ordenador de este bloque de celdas? Pues tiene que pasar por algún lado, tío. Aquí.
We might as well grab some good stuff for ourselves.
Joder, vaya lijazo, chaval. Ya está, ya lo hemos conseguido. ¿Sí?
I swear, I am never putting ice in my drinks. Ever again.
transporting in. Legacy has
Anda, mira.
been down in some remote system during the war. This is exactly the score I've been waiting to find. I need to contact Carter to let him know it's time to get off this rock.
This place
He'll
is
have the
starting to
mining
get to me.
details slip into the utility closet in the ventilation room. That's where we'll dig. Not up, but through. Right to the armory. Carter mentioned that security keeps rotating codes on
100
all
years
the terminals
old.
in the lock.
It's amazing this
So we'll have to
entire place
coordinate
hasn't
this
collapsed
carefully.
by now.
For now, we'll continue using his locker in the showers area as a drop point for the code to the utility closet. By this time next month, I should be out of this dump and uploading those creds into my account.
Delgado was right. Crix must have hit the Galbank transport and stashed away the money.
Okay, Carter. Confirming that the latest code to the utility room is 486111071. The mining crew tells me it'll take them a week to cut through the ice, so I'm giving you that long to square your end of the plan. When the tunnel reaches the armory, I'll get my people to start a riot. When you hear the fireworks go off, get your ass to the shuttle bay. We get one shot at this. If we play our cards right, this gets us one step closer to that fortune that went down with the legacy. You report any of this to the guards, well, you know what'll happen.
How can these things live in this kind of cold? That's bullshit.
Qué guay. Anda, mira, la...
Is this an armory? Looks like they
Sí.
cleared this place out.
No me dejo abrirlo.
Well, well, what do we have here? Give me a sec.
¡Hola!
This ought to come in handy.
Madre mía, qué animal. Qué miedo. Vaya cacharrazo lleva.
All right, let's keep moving.
Anda, mira, es como lo que tengo yo. Sí, señor. Ay, hombre. Estoy ya nada, ya ir ocupadísimo. ¿Te importaría no darme a mí? Gracias. Pones. Voy a otra mochila. Pues apáñatelas, tío. Vale, esta no va aquí. Esta sí que puede ir aquí. No, esta no va aquí. No. 4, 5, 6, 4 y 2. ¿No? Vale. Vale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 y 2. Te has pillado el arma, pero no te has pillado la munición, ¿verdad? ¿Listo? Vale. Oh, pues sí, sí, lleva munición, sí. ¿Cómo escupe eso balas, chaval? No. No. Que voy muy justo despacio. Y se lleva una pesada, ¿no? El cabrón, por cómo se está moviendo. Madre mía, los pasaron todos a cuchillo, ¿eh?
I would hate to have been. One of the guards. If we get out of here, remind me to thank Delgado for hanging us out to dry.
Joder. Lo mismo llevo demasiado botiquín. Ahora mismo la necesitamos un poquito.
They aren't paying us enough to do this scrappy.
I'm on my second day at the lock, and I've already had a close call. Big fight broke out at C-Block. Gillespie sent us in to break it up. Might have been half a dozen inmates. It was hard to tell. We almost had it under control when one of them stuck a shiv into my leg. Luckily, the other guards dragged me out of there before he finished the job. Seems like the genius who designed this place didn't realize that the inmates would start carving weapons out of the permafrost. So now I'm cold, I'm tired, and my leg hurts like hell. Great way to start my first tour at this dump.
This place is starting to get to me. UC must have burned some serious cash when they lost this place.
No, hombre, no. Vale. Empieza a estar ya reventado. China. Despacho del alcaide.
Looks like this was the warden's office. They built the office right next to the shuttle bay for a quick escape.
Oye, yo no quiero más ganzúas, por favor. Este no es. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3 y 2. Vale, pero no esos 3 y ni esos 2. Pues 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, sí, no, tienen que ser 3 y 2. Vale, y ahora necesitamos esta. Sí. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Las 2 de 4. Anda, mira, eso.
Something because I am getting sick and tired of this place. I knew it. Everyone said I was out of my mind, but something told me we'd find the answers down here.
Hey, what the hell? This is bullshit, Delgado. I helped plenty.
Is that Mathis? Tell him to shut up. I will deal with him later.
Whatever.
Okay. Now all we have to do is find a way off of this planet. Let me see. looking at schematics for the lock, and I don't think there's a way to get you back to the surface from there. But I can open the outer doors to the shuttle bay and let you fly one of the shuttles down there directly up to the key. According to the schematics, there is an emergency evacuation exit I can use to return to the surface. Then it's just a quick run across the ice to my ship, and I'll probably still beat you to the key. Good answer. You're learning fast. Okay, let me see.
Shuttle bay activated.
Yup, that's got it. Might take a while, though. You have done a hell of a job, Rook. We will talk.
Why the hell did you lie to Delgado about me? You... Hey, come on. I was just looking out for both of us. I could have cut you out of the deal, but I didn't, right? Look, about all that killing Delgado stuff, why don't we just forget about everything that I said? You know, like it never happened. Yeah, of course. Now, let's...
Dios, ¿qué ha pasado? ¡Oh, la chava! ¿Qué es eso? Joder.
Not strong enough to carry all that.
¿Que no? Mírame. ¿Puede que nos den esta nave ahora o qué? ¡Ostras! Tiene pinta, ¿no? De que nos van a dar esta nave. Creo que este traje me hace el culo gordo. Total. ¿Qué es esto? A ver.
Hey, you might want this.
Been in the Vanguard a long time. The faces change, but bad guys are still bad guys, you know.
Stable orbit achieved. We could stay here forever. Well, for a while anyway.
Sí, nos han dado la nave.
Hope the Black Sea is treating you better.
Porque tenemos a toda la gente aquí dentro.
Seals, ship integrity, all good.
Pues nada. Creo que nos quedamos aquí, tío. Porque yo tengo hambre. O hablamos con Delgado. Venga, va, hablamos con Delgado. Va. Dejar esto a mitad.
Rook.
Espera. No sé si podemos vender. No, por aquí no era. Aquí.
The right protective tactical gear. Well, only the best protective gear you can find.
Que sí. Mierda, eso no tendría que haberlo hecho. Vale, pues ya estamos.
Stay safe out there.
Are you looking to start something? 'Cause I'll finish it.
¿Qué cojones estaba el...? ¿Está en el trono el cabrón o qué?
There you are. The hell took you so long?
It's about time. I was about to fly down and loot your bodies.
Not now, neighbor. Well, you said you found something. Hand it over. That's it? Just one slate? After losing so much of our crew, it better be a map with a big red X on it. Well, I'll be damned. Legacy wasn't referring to Crix's fortune. It's the name of an actual ship. A Galbank transport probably loaded with credits.
Never heard any stories about a Gal Bank ship going down. And even if it had happened, it would have been picked clean years ago.
No, Neva. Think. If Galbank covered it up, and over time, the location was eventually forgotten, it wouldn't be on anyone's radar. Okay, this changes things. Now that we know what we are looking for, we have to narrow the search. Well, that is not necessarily true. Let us start with what we know. It was a Galbank ship, which means the company is going to have records of where it went down. Neva, weren't you working on a deal with Rokov? Something about a big-wig charity event on one of Trident's Starliners?
Are you serious? I've been working on that gig for 3 months. That's my score.
Ay, Dios mío. Will you shut up about your score and think for a second? That Starliner has a Galbank VIP suite aboard, which means... Come on, Neva. This isn't hard.
Which means a Gal Bank exec will be aboard. We grab their credentials and get ourselves into the Gal Bank archives in New Atlantis. Holy shit, that might actually work. I'll send a message to Rokov right away.
Pack your bags, Rook. You're going on vacation. And since you've earned it, take this gun with you. Might come in handy when Rokov screws everything up as usual.
Cojones. Hola, hola.
Good, because Neva and I are too well known to walk around the Starliner without being recognized. If Trident security spotted us, it'd be over. I need you to board that ship, make contact with Rokov, and get me those credentials. You know what? I'm gonna leave that entirely up to you. If you think he's come through for us, you can promise him he'll get paid. But if he gets in your way, then you take him out. You'd better. Oh, before you leave, I wanted you to know that I took what you said about Mathis into consideration, and I've decided to cut him from the fleet.
Honestly, I'm surprised he made it off Suvorov in one piece.
We'll see. That's it then. Next stop for you is Rokov Starliner, the Siren of the Stars. And remember, Rokov does not need to know anything about Grix's legacy.
Hey, Rook, before you head out, I need to have a word with you. Meet me at the last Nova after you wrap things up with Mathis.
Que hable con Mathis. ¿Pero y por qué iba a hablar yo con Mathis? Hola. Hola.
You did down there, Rook. Hell of a job.
¿Por qué?
UC'll never crush the fleet. They'd have to catch us first.
Yo hasta que me aprenda esto voy a estar más perdido que un pulpo en un garaje. Ah, qué horror.
Bog's a softie.
Hey, I want to talk to you. Thanks to you, Delgado's cutting me from the fleet. Well, you know what? You better get your own fleet, because I'm coming after you. I see. You think you're some kind of big shot, is that it? Gonna show poor Mathis a little mercy now that you're Delgado's best buddy, yeah? Well, guess what? Your generosity is getting me kicked off the key. And that means you better watch your back. No, I'm not gonna try and talk you into handing me over all your hard-earned credits. I'm gonna take them off your smoldering corpse. Now get the hell out of me way! You got a death wish?
No, no ha funcionado. Ay. En fin. Pues nada. Ya hablaremos con este otro día. Lo voy a dejar ya que es tarde. 11:30. Yo creo que ya por hoy ya está bien. Así que nada. Mañana otra vez. Mañana espero que no haya problemas. Seguiremos con la historia de Constellation. Iremos a ver qué nos esperan de los estelares y qué está pasando con la peña y cómo se desenvolverá el universo y nuestros poderes cósmicos. Ah, y tenemos que hablar con el vaquero. Mañana lo primero que hacemos es salir de aquí y hablar con el vaquero. Así que nada, muchas gracias a todos por estar ahí como siempre. Y nada, lo dicho. Nos vemos mañana. Buenas noches.